Enjoy fresh local produce from local farmers markets, as Mike said. And Angie Tillman from Blount Memorial is here to talk about some reasons why we should shop at the farmers market this summer. Good to see you.
Good morning.
I was admiring all these lovely vegetables. Sorry, Mike. But they look so good.
Yeah, and it's such a great time of year to really get out and enjoy the local vegetables. That's one of my goals always, is to get people to eat more vegetables and to enjoy them and to love them. So when we get foods from farmers markets, we're going to get food that's typically a little bit less expensive. It's typically higher in nutrition because you're getting it a lot fresher. And
because it's close by.
Absolutely, and we're supporting local farmers, so it's really a win-win. I think it's also a great thing to do with your kids. I know my little boy loves looking at the stuff, looking at all the different vegetables, and if you have a picky eater, it's a really good way to encourage them to try something new.
Take them out, have a little fun while you're shopping, and we have such great options here.
Absolutely. So there's so many local farmers markets, and I visited just about all of them. There's one near my house that I go to a lot, but I like to go to the farmers market and really go in with an open mind and not really have any plan and just get what looks good. So this week I found fresh corn, which looks awesome right now, and some tomatoes, and then we're also going to use some fresh basil in this salad. So this is perfect, easy, great if you're going to a cookout or something, and it doesn't take long. So I just took my corn and shucked it, and I brushed it with a little bit of olive oil and grilled it. You just need to grill it for about 2 minutes on each side and then turn it like a quarter turn. So it only takes about 8 minutes to cook your corn. And then we're going to cut it off. And this is a really easy trick I learned from Rachel Ray. You take a little upside down bowl and put it in your big bowl. Stick your corn on there. And then we're just going to chop it off, and it all goes right into the bowl. If you do it, I've done it on a cutting board, and it just sort of goes all the way around the room. So that's an easy way to get your corn off the cob. So then I'll just add the rest that I've already cut off. This could not be an easier recipe. You want to let it cool down, of course, a little bit. And I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes.
And these are from your garden, you said?
These are from the garden that I've halved. And a little bit of red onion. This is one thing I bought at the grocery store, but that just adds a nice flavor. And then we're going to make a super simple little dressing. I'm going to use a little bit of red wine vinegar, about 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Give that a little stir.
That's so simple.
That's the topping. And then our very last thing is we're going to add some fresh basil. Now, I'm not a chef, but here's the technique. It's called the chiffonade. We're going to take our basil leaves and stack them up and roll them up. And you're going to slice it, and you get these nice little ribbons.
Look at that.
And then we're going to add that very last. And this is what's cool. You could put, I like that Smita was just using cilantro. I love using fresh herbs. You put this in at the last. You could add as much as you want. Mix it up. The cool thing about this is it can sit out at room temperature for a while. There's nothing that you have to worry about there. And great with a piece of grilled fish, grilled steak. Super easy
Impress
side
your friends
dish.
if you want to take it to a cookout or something. Well, these are all great ideas. Thanks for being here. Good to see you as always. All right, still to come on the show, we've got a lot more coming up. And we're talking about music happening around town, and the World Cup wraps up in Russia this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend for Mike. We'll tell you what you can expect ahead of the final 2 games.